crap, I forgot to press go live on YouTube. I'm so sorry! I'm so late! Okay, for YouTube, who I forgot to press go live for. Okay, let me just explain the premise of this stream again. Hi, everybody. Right, so what we're doing today, where I got the idea for this stream is that I was having dinner and there was a new batch of kimchi. And I was reminded of the time while I was eating that kimchi, I eat with soup, as I usually like to eat it. I was reminded of the time when I was like super obsessed with kimchi, like I would look up how to make it. I even wanted to make some myself, but never got to. And then I thought like, hey, I could make kimchi a character. But then I thought about all the other foods that I've had like obsessions with. So we're going to make, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 food characters. 1 or 2 characters based on my favorite food. But first we're gonna have to wait for my computer to start working. Hey, I can draw kimchi. Kimchi. I'm thinking about it now and it's delicious. I can practically taste it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. So, the question is, what is your favorite food? I think I've already answered this question before. Sinigang with fish. That is my favorite food. Been drawing kimchi while also salivating at the thought of eating the drawing. Fish. I went on TikTok shop and then I saw like the fish shirt. I wanted to buy it. Fish. Alright, so I guess we could start with the we could have a nice start with the thing that inspired this whole stream in the first place. What's it called? Wait. We're not going to do kimchi itself. Because, you know, kimchi is good by itself and all, but it's much better if you put it in something. You call a fish with no eyes a fish. Sushi with WD-40? What's the sushi made of then? Oh, that's a big picture. I got this from Wikipedia. It's kimchi. Kimchi jjigae. It's like a stew with kimchi and tofu and either meat or fish, whatever you like. Like, there's other stuff I guess you could put in it, like peppers, mushrooms, vegetables. Yeah, basically it's a big ol' stew with kimchi. And I'm going to try to make this into a character. Actually, like, my spice tolerance is actually not that high. I like kimchi, but I can't eat anything spicier than that. I'll make it small. Actually, I'll just make the canvas a bit bigger. I'll be armed today because I have a massive headache and can't sleep. Welcome to my life. Okay, this is kind of a whack file size, but no time to be picky about file sizes. Let's draw. Okay. Draw a face. Yeah, headaches, like, especially if you live in hot weather. I keep getting headaches because it's hot. I've been driving for 40 hours since yesterday night and couldn't sleep in the morning. Where were you driving? I mean, like, not in a... I'm just curious, what made you drive for 40 hours? It's an awful long way to drive. This music is reminding me a bit of Danganronpa, actually. Okay, I was expecting this to be a bit easier. Longest I've driven is at least 6 hours. A lot of driving. It turned Kimchi Jjigae into a character. Oh, a family emergency. Understandable. Understandable. Well then, what are you doing here? You sleep! Go sleep! You know what? Let's stay in my comfort zone. Strong girl. I think maybe her hair could be, red. Cabbagey red. Crying but sleep is not coming. Well, yeah, listening to someone else could also help you sleep, so I'll try to, talk in a... Maybe, you know, just hanging around will help you sleep. I heard yawns are catchy, so, like... Maybe hearing me yawn will make you want to sleep. Okay. Good evening. I'm sorry to everybody else here that isn't sleepy. Alright, so the common toppings here include, yeah, I mentioned mushrooms, vegetables, sliced pork. Like, it's sliced pork or seafood. Depends on your preference. Although I think sliced pork is a bit more common. Start counting arms while watching her stream. Two arms. Wait, let me get something. Alright, I don't know if... Try to follow around with me here, okay? 1 chocolate chip cookie. 2 chocolate chip cookies. 3 chocolate chip cookies. 4 chocolate chip cookies. 5. How long is this gonna go for? Getting sleepy yet? Are you tired? I think we're at 10 chocolate chip cookies now. 11 chocolate chip cookies. 12, also 13, 14. I'm actually using my mouse right now. 15, 20. Alright, back to the task at hand. If you want, you can just replay that part. I think YouTube allows you to replay parts of streams that are still ongoing. So you could just me to fall asleep, I just put on a documentary on YouTube and then watch it. For me, I just kinda have to lie down and yeah, watching a YouTube video helps. Dang it, now I'm sleepy. Alright, now let's draw the character. Wait. Okay, so I think at this, like, sort of confusing stage, it's best to start small, like in the chibi forms that we drew, Pistachio Witch and Chocolate Hot Chips. Hot Chips Girl. So, Kimchi stew. To stay awake, I put on analog horror videos. I feel like my going to sleep and waking up and staying up and focusing music is the same. Like it's you know, relaxing video game music. I'd also play something similar if I wanted to sleep. What time are you right now? Well, we are 30 minutes, no, 15 minutes-ish into the stream. Okay, I tried to look up Kimchi Jjigae, but I could only find like Kimchi Jjigae with eyes and mouth. Time zone, Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. It is nighttime where I am right now. Horror stuff keeps me on my toes. Me, just yeah, it's either like the random YouTube video or like relaxing music. I should try the chocolate chip cookie thing. I could look at I just remembered Cookie Run. Cookie Run has like a bunch of characters based on Korean foods, including I think kimchi. Did you get the new ID yet? No, I have not. Maybe if somebody releases, maybe if somebody claims I gotcha on Twitch, then I will. So I'm just gonna see like Cookie Run's interpretation of these characters. Traditional Korean dress. Actually, the character design for white kimchi cookie is pretty cute. But I want like plain kimchi with also tofu and mushrooms. I want to try a more modern look. Let's make the tofu a hat. That weird. What kind of tofu do you guys like? Personally, I like a firmer tofu. Uh, this a hat? Let's add some green onions. I think the cabbage parts could be like hair, like bangs. Not really big on tofu. Kimchi. Yeah, this is supposed to be based on kimchi stew. Can you cook? Actually this is one of the few dishes I can cook. It's one of the few dishes I actually do have practice in cooking. So, but other than that, my cooking skills are very basic. What fried eggs, instant noodles, all that fun stuff. You know how some hairstyles have like parts of the hair tied around? Yeah, this is what that's supposed to be. Huh. Maybe like the headdress could have more leaf stuff. Maybe it should be like a full-on hat. Like just one big block of tofu on her head. I can roast too. I like that one. You know that joke where it's like, wow, these roasted vegetables are great. Yeah, our chef does a good job. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, I hate you. You're not special. He can cook kimchi fried rice, kimchi, egg, add ingredients, and at the end, kimchi egg. Oh, I've had kimchi fried rice. Kimchi fried rice is delicious. I love it. Maybe we can make a character based on kimchi fried rice later. Once I think for like a New Year's party with family, my sister made this really good kimchi rice, but I like it was so good, but I don't think she would make that exact kind of kimchi rice again. Okay, so her hat decoration is like green onions. There's some of them thicker green onion pieces. I haven't actually opened Nimbus lately. I've been playing other games or just doing other things besides Nimbus. Oh yeah, the tofu part is just gonna be this big ol' hat. And Machan who gets to date Sinclair. Which flavor would Sinclair enjoy more? I imagine that he'd be into tea, but then I know matcha is kind of a contentious flavor. Ube is delicious though. Like, I only opened Nimbus earlier this week to do mirror dungeons, but that's it really. Maybe I can, modern... There's an ube shortage! Okay, okay, there isn't a shortage, but there is a growing demand. Which I hope does not become a shortage. Please, please. My favorite ube frappuccino. To deal with a what? Okay, I tried to look up like modern Korean fashion. Something. Oh, there's this cool one that has like a very big sleeves. Pasta matcha? Like, is it pasta with matcha on top of it? Or like... No, like... No! They're putting it like pesto! No! But like, why though? Why would you do such a thing? Okay, if they're being used in the pasta, like as some sort of dye, then I guess that's more okay. At least you would have... Would you taste the matcha though? Okay, I think her hair is sort of in the way, but I'm trying to come up with a design. Or some shoes. Right. Do something. Whenever I make a character, I don't really put much thought in their shoes. Except that one time when I did a couple streams ago when I made the grapefruit boy. Ube knows it's a sweet. Matcha went full psycho and is becoming every full meal outside of desserts. I mean, like, matcha isn't even meant to be a food. It's a drink. Natto matcha. Actually, that reminds me of this. There's this guy on YouTube Shorts, that's obsessed with natto. I wonder what he would think of natto, matcha flavored natto. Does natto come in flavors? I've never had natto. I've been to Japan a couple times, but I haven't gotten natto from the store. Matcha burger. Somebody will have tried that. Matcha with tofu. Actually, tofu is used as an ingredient in some desserts. That might not actually be that bad. Anyway, so natto. Okay, enough about natto. Let's go back to this. Go back to this character. I think right now with the direction that everything is going, there is far too much going on. Matcha chicken adobo. No! You can't do that. It at least has to go well with the flavor of matcha, which is already very controversial to begin with. Some people don't like it and say that it tastes bad. I personally don't mind it. I wouldn't really go out of my way to have it though. Like, you know, if it's there, then it's there. I don't care. This could be like, green onion. There's far too much green onion in this. Let's add some flowers to... Add some flowers to her skirt. Tofu. Tofu for the hair. Let's just go with a more straightforward long hairstyle instead. Make the little matcha tape. Matcha! I mean kimchi. The kimchi leaves a bit shorter. Kimchi is usually made of cabbage, but you can turn anything in, like, okay, not anything, but like other vegetables are also turned into kimchi. Natto flavored burger. I think that's something that already exists actually. Like, maybe not, maybe like natto as a topping for burger. I've gotten some results on the Google. Looks kind of disgusting though. Like this particular picture. First one can be Donut Rengoku. Kimchi is so good that you can turn most fruits and veggies into kimchi and combine it with meat. Yep, that's the magic of, that's the power of kimchi. Like, okay, this particular picture, I found it on a French burger site. Look at this, look at this. Like, I'm sure it doesn't taste that bad, but couldn't you have chosen some better lighting? Actually, now that I'm looking past the horrid photography, it's starting to look kind of delicious, actually. Mmm. Oh yeah, kimchi with ramen. That's so good. I mean, I haven't had it, but I'm sure it's good. Like, usually when I have my noodles, I just have them by themselves, or with an egg. I haven't really gotten into the habit of adding other things to them. But yeah, kimchi fried rice is made with, egg and spam, and yeah, it's one of the best foods around. Give her a cat mouth, cause why not? Make her tofu hat bigger. I finished Fraction Railway 6. Straight up Railway from Hell. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We need to address the bus company stuff. And I don't really have any plans for tomorrow, so why not? Why not turn kimchi into a plant from Plants vs. Zombies? Oh yeah, there are like the cabbage pulps. Like, you know, instead of the cabbage pulp, what's that? Okay, so you have the cabbage pulp, right? How do you draw cabbage? Something like this. There's a leaf here. And then there's a cabbage. But this time it's a kimchi pulp. And it sets things on fire. This is supposed to be like sauce. What exactly does this cabbage pulp do again? Like, I might have confused it with the melon pulp. Okay, melon pulp is actually like, a bigger version of that. Matcha fries, actually, like, okay, so there was a time when I think it was, Jollibee in the Philippines that was selling strawberry fries. I am not joking! I'm not joking, this was an actual thing that was in actual stores for a while. Yeah, it was Jollibee that sold strawberry fries. Like, it's fries with strawberry powder on them. I'm like, why though? Alright, let me get to her, outfit. Cabbage bolt deals damage equal to a pea shooter, but it lobs its projectiles in an arc, bypassing defenses like ladders and screen doors, and allowing you to fight on the roof more effectively. Ah, okay, thank you. So, a kimchi pult, hypothetically... Wait, let me bring that doodle back. So, hypothetically, a kimchi pult would be kind of similar, except it lights enemies on fire. Because kimchi is usually made of cabbage. Maybe part of her design could be like the pot that it comes in. Not as much as I love Plants vs. Zombies, not as much as I love Ben 10. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies is fun. I love fresh-made kimchi or fried kimchi. Fermented kimchi is too sour for me, that's why I don't like Sour Patch Kids. I don't like sour food. I actually like the sourness of kimchi most, not really the spice. Sour candy good, sour food no likey. Actually, not that opposed to sour foods. Even though I like lemon flavored drinks, I don't like sour foods. Understandable, I mean, everybody's got their taste. What's your favorite lemon flavor? Your favorite kind of lemon flavored drink? Kimchi noodles are also good, like full kimchi. I want to try that someday. Let's focus on the prints. The prints on her outfit first. What kind of shoes should she wear? Kimchi noodles. Not noodles made of kimchi. I mean, you could probably shred kimchi enough. I'm not sure if you should try it though. Yes, we are. Yes, Ube is the best. I will say that until I can I don't know. This was going somewhere. Let's stick to my reference, I think. I don't want to copy too directly from the reference. Usually they have this accessory somewhere here. It looks kind of like this. I'll add it. This is random, but have you read or watched Invincible? No, I have not. But there are so many memes about it. Like, that's the deep part. You don't. Or think, Bark, think. Or the title drop. Dun, dun, dun. Matcha thick. I haven't had anything other than I haven't had anything kimchi flavored other than, well, you know, regular matcha latte. I'm looking at Cookie Run for references. But now I'm realizing that, wow, I missed a lot of cookies while I stopped playing. Like, I think I stopped playing around the release of Marshmallow Bunny Cookie, and who knows how many more cookies they've released since then. Cookie Run, haven't heard that game in a long time. Imagine if Cookie Run did a collab with Limbus. Actually, that seems kind of like it could happen. I mean, that would probably make me play Cookie Run again, you know, just to check it out, because I need to look at anything Limbus related. Or P-Moon related. Wuwa collab when? Or you just want me to play Wuwa? I feel like it might be too much of a commitment to pick up. Don Cookie Hote. Hey, Wuwa. Looks like a complicated game to play though. Oh, they've released Silent Salt Cookie. Like, you know Lancelot and Fate and his like Dark Knight form? Yeah, I think this Cookie Run's version of that. What flavor would each sinner be if they were Cookie Run characters? Probably like a flavor from their country. Or like or something spicy. Not okay. I feel like Ryoshu would be something spicy. FPS streamer when? Oh no, I can't play FPS. Why are the strawberry fries still up? No, go away! Oh, this pineapple. Next up is green apple. Who am I forgetting? What about Hokma and Bina? Or you forgot the Tipperets? I'll put the Tipperets, Hokma and Bina. And I guess you could count like the player character and Angela as well. I feel like Angela is like I think maybe peppermint flavor. Comment Cookie Angela. I have to come up with her decoration. How about a leaf? No, that's not a leaf. What about a leaf? Maybe a flower? What kind of decoration? What kind of decorations do they usually have? Okay, there's like some. You need one of these castles. And what to put on top? Yeah, let's add a flower. Because her skirt is already decorated with flowers. What? She's still barefoot. I don't know if just the time I grew up in, but I've always been fascinated by like people that wear sneakers with the dresses. Oh yeah, let's try to have her wear sneakers with dresses. Sneakers with a dress. I don't know, I don't think sneakers particularly work in this scenario. Maybe short boots? No, not short boots. I already don't like that idea. What kind of shoes do people wear? What are shoes? Okay, usually the people in the references have like pretty simple shoe choices, so yeah, let's just go with flats. Like short heels or flats. Gotta go and enjoy my time on stream. Thanks for coming! Oh. Add some straps on top, because why not? Now let's color it. Main color, of course, is like red. That's not red, that's orange. There we go. Alright, I'll start the question for everybody. I mean, I'll just pin a question for everybody to answer when they enter the stream. What's up, fam? So here's the question. What food do you really want to eat right now? Okay, the question has been pinned for everybody. Oh yeah, tell me what food are you craving? It's to be red and white, but there's far too much red in there. Black bean paste. Mmm. I've never had black bean paste. Is it sweet? For some reason, when I heard it, my brain immediately thought salty. Okay, so here's like a chunk of tofu. Okay, that's too yellow. Really want to eat that baked potato in the top right corner. Wait, I just realized that I haven't been having my... Oh wow, this stream is... It's been an hour and I haven't shown my clip studio! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys! Alright, here. Someone's gonna tell me! this whole thing and then the viewers to visualize. You know those like blind drawing games where somebody will describe something and then the other person has to try to draw them. Like, you know, seeing if your family member or whatever will make a good sketch artist. And then they'll describe a cartoon character and then they have to draw them accurately. I'm stupid and thought you were just yapping. In my defense, I'm also playing a game on the other monitor. Ah. Yeah, here. That actually looks kind of nice, like with the tofu hat. Is that mapo tofu? No, it's kimchi jjigae. Maybe her hair should be more red. Like... The skirt is definitely going to be very red. Her top... I'm just building MGX. Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything for the whole stream. Thought you wouldn't figure it out till the end. Why? Why would you do this? On topic, probably some ice cream. Ice cream. Usually I have like OBS open to see how things are going on my stream, but I was like looking up for references and didn't really notice. I didn't think to check. Oh, that's funny! Touché. Dude, really looking like a Wuthering Waves character. Oh, does it? That's... In a lot of the references that I have, the top part has the same color as the... has like just the same color on all around it. But I think I would like some color variation there. I feel like I am using too much red. Let's have green. Actually, like, I guess it would be fine to have more red because, well, kimchi jjigae is a mostly red food. Just decorate. I'll just add the flowers to her skirt. I want them to be white because tofu is white. Maybe I'll put some slight variation on the red of the skirt. I'm gonna have to draw the flowers again, but whatever, it's still the sketching phase. Just a bit of a gradient, nothing too crazy. adjust the colors to be more reddish. Oh, that's pink. Okay, this shade of pink kind of looks more like a fish. While I do like fish. Ah, yes, that bright red is what I'm looking for. I mean, bright orangish red. Also drawing for decoration. I want this flower to be a different color though, maybe yellow. Howdy! Actually, I feel like green would be better for that. Okay, let's get to her face. Try to add some definition to her face. Her eyes are... Eyes are red. They are red. Her, actually, the yellow there the yellow of the flower kind of clashes. I'll just make it like pink. Yeah, pink works. Pink and white. It's the kimchi a yandere. Doesn't look like a yandere. She looks perfectly nice. Okay, maybe her mouth's a bit crooked. Maybe it's because maybe she is. Maybe she's a bit clingy because kimchi is so addictive that you'll want to eat, that you'll always want to eat it. But I think she's just like a normal, nice girl. Like, I've made 5, I think, characters for the stream already, and not much of them have any personality. Could be green. Eyes looking ready to kill. Maybe green works for the top. Orange. Maybe not that orange. That's brown. That's a nice color, but that's already the color of the hat. I just make it like full on red. No. Maybe pink because of the meat. Working. There's so much red. Like, I'd like the yellow if it wasn't already the hat color. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. I'll just keep it that way. Thinking about adding like more orange to the sleeve to make it look like you know, hot sauce. I mean, like, it's called chili powder. Yeah, chili powder. Yeah, chili powder and all the other things that are used in kimchi, like kimchi liquid. I borrowed some green from the onions on her head. Color the shoes. These shoes are looking very tomato-y, but bear with me on this one. Okay, maybe the top could have like some green parts on it. I mean, you put vegetables in kimchi. Add yellow to the shoes. I like this flower stuff. Okay. So here is the first character. I'll probably have to redraw her soon. Let me try to draw her more properly. But then if I try to draw her more properly, then we'd be here all day. We'd just be drawing characters. But hey, you know what? More stream, more content. Sorry, Kimchi Pult, you'll have to go off to the side. Next, for a more proper drawing, or as proper as I can get in a short amount of time. Ah, that's a weird shape. Help, how do you draw a leaf? That works. Looks like a looks like rabbit ears. Hey, what food are we making here? Kimchi jjigae. Looked at her hat. I've never been good at drawing hats. Okay, body time. Have you heard the news? Barcelona assigned Anthony Gordon for what? Of all the people? Wait a minute. The transfer window hasn't even started yet. It's May. Oh yeah, Mourinho is Real Madrid coach now. I've kind of been busy for a while, so I haven't had time to keep up with anything else. Besides, you know, the stuff I'm busy with. Oh my god, but why him? We're also planning on signing Julian Alvarez for 150 million. Wow. Like, remember when they didn't have money? The 1-1 rule was holding them back. What's the 1-1 rule? Uh-huh. Wow, okay, so transfer window stuff is already happening. Atletico responds to Barca. Julian is not for sale and calls it small club behavior. But then if the player decides that he wants to go, then there's really not much you could do in that situation. I don't want any of her body to be covering her outfit. I was gonna try to do a pose, but I wasn't. Bayern Munich directors are said to have believed that Barca was bluffing in their negotiations with Gordon, and I don't understand why everybody wants him so much. For too long, make Kimchi as tall as Slenderman. Okay, now, hands. Oh god, I'm bad at drawing hands. And then the flower. surprising amount of flowers on here. Actually, I prefer like the legs. What did the slight change? How do legs work? Okay, the anatomy of this one. Enjoy the stream, guys. Hey! The anatomy and this, the legs. Let me make her like fit more into the page. Is this correct? Okay, maybe the legs should be a tad shorter. Just a tad. Somehow this one shoe doesn't look right. Kimchi taller. Is Kimchi girl single? Well, as of now, yes. I haven't made a partner for her yet. You know what? I'll just have her like be normal. Do you think she would go for a guy like me? Honest, I don't know. Actually, like, it's... I beseech thou to procure an artwork of a modern breakfast mixed with milk called Fruit Loops. Sure, I'll keep that in mind for future character design exercises. You'd be craving for pork sisig from the elegance. The crunch and dose is just perfect. Like, this reminds me, the author of Chainsaw Man, he has like a Twitter account. I mean, yeah, he has. I think he was asked on Twitter. I don't read Chainsaw Man myself, so let me just try to recount this the best I can. So there is a bit in the manga where Makima is recounting a movie that she saw that changed her life, but then she didn't specify what the movie was. But then and then they asked Fujimoto, the Mr. Chainsaw Man, like, what movie was Makima referring to in this panel where she said it changed her life? And then he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe I don't know, I'd like to know as well. Then she was a simp. Lately I've been playing Tomodachi Life. So I've also been watching like what other people have been doing on Tomodachi Life. There was somebody that made Denji and Naoya fight. Was the Minecraft movie that changed her life. Would it have been around in Chainsaw Man's time period? Alright, time to draw her face. The fun thing about, honestly, like, all I've been doing in Tomodachi Life is just making Miis and making random stuff for my Miis, and honestly, the relationship-based stuff about it is not the most appealing to me, although it has been quite fun. I should make a I should make a Mii of Alistair. Is this how eyes work? I think her eyes are a bit high. Oh. I've lost all sense of direction. So yeah, if you're asking like what is Kimchi Girl's type, I don't know. I've just drawn her. Somebody tries to make a Mii version. I've already made a Mii of myself, actually. I fell asleep and now my mom called me to ask me if I slept. Damn. Sleepception. Nagusa biggest fan, hello. Go. She's got that Disney princess pose. Actually, like, you could switch the position of the feet. Let me just detach her feet for a moment. Don't worry, she will get her feet back. They're looking a bit dislocated now, but don't fret. I should start learning how to draw feet. We're all talking about how to draw hair, but not how to draw feet. So she has like these fluffy hair bits on the side where her hat is. Wait, her hair bits are too high. She lost her cat mouth. Me give it. I shall return her cat mouth. Roxa is going to present their new signings tomorrow on a YouTube live stream. They're going live! On YouTube! Are they actually going- are they like serious about Julian Alvarez though? Like, did they actually sign him already? Okay, at this point, Julian Alvarez to Barcelona is just a rumor. It's a lot of speculation. But yeah, like the article that I read earlier said, I think that Atletico will not let him go so easily. I don't think they'll let him go at all, actually. He's been a very important player for them. Oh yeah, one of my football predictions, I guess this isn't kind of related, one of my football predictions was having Barcelona win the Champions League. That didn't happen. I was just reminded that they went further than Atletico in the tournament. I mean, Atletico went further than them. So... Wow, I am very out of it right now. Alright, so here she is, in full body, like, typical anatomy form. I'll just draw on the flower decorations on her skirt later. So now it's time for color. Oh right, linear fur, so that you can actually see the lines. Well, the super dope blue hair, snow black bow gothic grip. Hello! Okay, now for the green. I didn't know you're off. I hope all can be well, because if not, then I can see other than dope malicious art. I'm saying Thank you, thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. I hope that makes you. I hope that's good to know for you. Did you know that you're almost 1K subs? Yes, yes. I've been keeping track of the. Okay, maybe not like keeping track isn't really the right word. Like I've been thinking about what to do once I actually hit that, because it's probably going to happen soon, and I want to do something. For 500, I did a hear me out cake. So I'm wondering what I can do this time. Please don't, please no steal. 500 hear me out cake on food, right? I think there's a more efficient way to draw flowers. I think I might actually have a brush that draws flowers. 1K sub Earthbound stream. Play Wuwa when the new version drops. Yeah, sure. Food. This kinda sounds like Persona music. But yeah, Trauma Center and Persona have the same music composer. I think I've said this so many times already. Like, I feel like Trauma Center is sort of a forgotten franchise. They haven't released the game in years. Atlas has mostly shifted its focus to the Persona and Megami Tensei games. Currently deciding what I want for breakfast. I'm gonna make a bread pudding cooked with sprinkles for the dessert. Breakfast, huh? How about egg? Never played Persona ever. I play sometimes. It's it's one of the games that I play on stream. I feel like the 1K sub stream isn't going to be dedicated to any sort of game. Might just be a yapping stream. What do people usually do when they hit milestones on the YouTube? Bacon? Got bacon? Make IRL stream. That's gonna be tricky, you know, with the face hiding and all that. You know, I guess there are like IRL streams where you don't need to show your face, like cooking and hand cams. I'm still trying to work out the hand cam thing. I think I got it, but my camera quality kinda sucks. I feel like this distribution is too organized. I've already beaten all 5 Persona games. You don't have to play 1, 2. What's up? Bacon or sausage? I mean, if your heart desires sausage patties, then have the sausage patties. What's up? What's up? Already beaten. Like, the first 2 Persona games are kind of hard to find. And I have wanted to try the SMT stuff. I've only played Persona 4. I I'm still playing Persona 4. Bacon always first choice, but sausage patties always hits. Okay, here's... what else have I not colored? Her hair. Her hair, I should color her hair. Leaked images of Persona 6 MC and another female character. Are they real? Is it like for sure Persona 6 or not just like some fan art or like fake leaks? Like some I have a hard time trusting leaks because, well, sometimes they might be fake. Like there were so many fake Pokemon leaks back then. Probably because they were easier to fake. I feel like with AI it would be a bit easier to fake leaks. Has anybody ever tried faking game leaks with AI? Just watched Hotel Transylvania 3 and the first time and that one song can't leave my head. Persona 6 out 2027. Have they announced it yet? Persona 6 character designs and art reportedly leaked online. They real? I mean, they look sort of real, but we'll probably not see them. Like, they might not be final yet. Also, because whenever everybody, like, sometimes, like, football kit leaks are 50-50. Sometimes they kind of look like ass, but then that's not what the actual kit looks like. Takes a blurry picture of the screen and says new game leak. But yeah, has anybody ever tried to fake game leaks with AI? Because I'd imagine it would be a lot easier to do that. I'm on Twitch now because YouTube would buffer so much I was 20 seconds behind. Yeah, YouTube is kind of like that. Like, the benefit of watching my streams on Twitch is that you don't get as much delay. You can... Basically, like, yeah, what Twitch has is that you can watch it, like, as it's happening. Fake ones make people believe it for, like, 3 days and fizzle out. Wait, Cheetah Man, what's your... Wait, Cheetah Man, what song? Is it... Ooh, I'm a dude, man! Is that the movie where Dude Man came from? I'm a dude, man! Hey man, I'm a dude, man! Oh, that's from Hotel Transylvania 2. Phantom Bladder 1 with themed water. Oh, I didn't fill my water jug. Let me just go fill my water jug. I suggest you guys take your own water break at this time. You mean GTA 6 leaks 10 years ago? Okay, I'll get my water. returned. That was some good water. Okay, I have to draw her hair. I'd like to this, light color to be the base. This light pink. Actually, this light pastel pink color looks really nice on its own. I'd rather do the blending manually. Like, I mean, like, as opposed to making a gradient with the airbrush tool. Like, I'd rather try to make the gradients myself in this case. Too long is an understatement. But did they milk GTA 5 to the max? Welcome back from the dream world, or are you watching from the lucid dream? If you're sleeping, hi! Hello, dream world! What's up? Woo! My first stream in the dream world! Wait. This also kind of looks like a fish. Like, it's supposed to be like lettuce, but it looks kind of like fish fins somehow. I did not want her to become fish, but here we are. I'll have like some block effect on the bangs. That's cool. It's very modern. Hoping for good games to be revealed in the upcoming State of Play. Wait, when is that? State of Play. Next week, huh? June 2. Okay, when is June 2? Oh! That's a day when we will be streaming! Wait, what time is it? Maybe we'll receive Devil May Cry 6, who knows? Oh, the original Devil May Cry might get a remake. I mean, it's not quite Devil May Cry 6, but sure, why not? At 2 p.m. 6 a.m. Okay, we might not be able to stream it because it's gonna be like early in the morning where I'm from. Dante is apparently a popular Capcom character. Fair enough. Like, Resident Evil remade all their games. Like, because I guess the franchise as a whole is quite popular. Here, I'll add some white. You look like a fish. Wanna eat fried catfish. Okay, now her face, you already know her face. For some definition in the eyes. Give her bright red eyes, just like very bright red eyes. There. Now for the eye highlights. There we go. Wait, I forgot the color in her skin. I've never had lobster yet. Armored Core. Wait, Armored Core is about robots, right? Wow. I don't really know much about games other than the ones that I like to play. I mean, that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the thing about, like, saying that you like video games. Like, what kind of video games do you like? Do you like FPS? You like, adventure? Like RPGs? Like puzzle games? Like, all of those are very different kinds of game. So, like, gamer is kind of a broad term. There is some shine in her eyes now. Like, the absence of these eye shinies, does that necessarily mean that the characters are younger? Let me change her eye shading to a different color. Red there. There we go. Maybe an extra highlight here. Some eyelashes maybe. I'll add one of these ones. Has very thick eyelashes. More. All these eyelashes, and I forgot the color in her skin. Most of my games are either JRPG, single player, or FPS co-op. All I ask from Sony is to not make any games we want PlayStation exclusive. Like, that's the only reason why I would still, that's the only reason I still have a Switch. It's because there's a lot of games that I want but are Nintendo exclusive, so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But then, even that won't make me... yeah, okay, that's enough ranting about the Switch 2. I've already talked about it so many times, it's... You don't need to hear it from me the third time. Actually, that might be more than the third time. They're gonna give us Devil May Cry or Armored Core Remake, but it's PlayStation exclusive. They wouldn't do that. Like, if the other games aren't exclusive, then the new release won't be, I think. Unless it's like a mobile spin-off or non-canon. I don't think they'd just release like a very important sequel. I like playing games, though I won't specify. Anyway, I don't think they would release like a very important sequel and then make it exclusive, but then the other games aren't. That's just... I mean, I hope that that's the case. I've never seen anyone do that, though. They did say that exclusives are making a comeback. Maybe they mean, like, you know, original titles and stuff. Like, you know, you still have to agree with Capcom, who might want to make, you know, their game be on PC. I don't know, I don't really play a lot of stuff from Capcom besides Ace Attorney. And that one's definitely not gonna be exclusive. Okay, okay, that's enough. here's the first character. Here's the first character. I should write the name of the food that we're basing it on. Let me move the little chibi version. Hey, you wanna... Wait, let's do that again. One chocolate chip cookie. 2 chocolate chip cookie. 3 chocolate chip cookies. 4 chocolate chip cookie. 5 chocolate chip cookie. 6 chocolate chip cookie. 7 chocolate chip cookie. 8 chocolate chip cookie. 9 chocolate chip cookie. Are you sleepy yet? 10 chocolate chip cookie. 11 chocolate chip cookies. 12 chocolate chip cookies. 13 chocolate chip cookies. 14 chocolate chip cookies. We're doing this again because my Clip Studio wasn't on the last time. So I have to do it properly this time. Anyway, 15 chocolate chip cookies. 16 chip cookies. 17 chocolate chip cookies. 18 chocolate chip cookies. 19 chocolate chip cookies. 20 chocolate chip cookies. Okay, we'll stop at 20 for now. Anyway, the next food is... Let's look back at my thumbnail. There's a lot of foods here. I thought it would reach 1,000. I don't think I can reach 1,000. Okay, let's look at what we have here. Oh. Okay, this is something that's a bit out there. Make a hot dog man, it's just a dude in a hot dog suit. Let's go back to my other food obsession. And this also was soup. This is gonna be a very soupy episode. I like soup. I'm just very, very into soup. Soup is delicious. Soup is amazing. Okay, pictures are big again. You know this? It's miso soup. Yeah, basically miso soup is like miso, dashi broth, and whatever fillings you like. Most of the time it's tofu and seaweed. We're talking about tofu again. So, we shall try to turn miso soup into a character. Actually, like, you could, like, besides the usual seaweed and tofu, you can actually put whatever you like. So, the one that I used in the thumbnail has mushrooms in it. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. But for now, we'll just go basic. You want, Now let's draw our little chibi figure. You know, yeah, you still have no idea what miso tastes like. It's a bit salty, bit earthy, I guess. Earthy? Is earthy a taste? I think earthy. I've heard earthy be described as a taste, but I'm not actually sure what that means. Like it's kind of salty, but like not too much. It's got its own flavor to it that I can't quite describe. How about I just make a bowl right now? I could just go make a bowl of miso soup and taste it, but actually that sounds like a good idea. But like, it's kind of late at night right now. This is about to become mukbang very quickly. Anywho, so... Actually, I played this game. I played this game some time ago. It was like a gacha game with characters based on food, and there was actually like a miso soup character. But I would like to... I would like to have my own, you know, sort of idea for this one. With art stream, I suddenly turned into a food ASMR stream. I wish I could like bring my stuff down and just make a bowl of miso soup now. Like I have like the pre-mixed miso. And then like the pre-mixed miso, and like you have one packet with the miso and then one packet with the toppings, and then you make it. So yeah, I could just go do that right now. Very tempting. But then I'd have to leave the stream behind. But then for some reason, people congregate whenever I leave the stream behind. It's like, okay, she's gone! Well, I'm making double X at my favorite Gundam. Let me see what that looks like. Gundam double X. Oh yeah, speaking of Gundam, are you planning to get any of the Hololive Gundams? Like, they look cool. They look cool, but I'm not sure if... I feel like they'd be quite expensive. I'll try to get all of them. Good luck! Ooh, that's pretty neat. It's actually shaped like an X. Like, it's shaped like... It looks kind of like a butterfly when you remove the legs. Enough recolored versions of existing Gundam. Oh, so you can get like you know, just a typical Gundam kit and then just paint it the appropriate color. Can you do that? Do people still paint Gundam kits? Like, I know people will try to paint anything. Hello Kitty color scheme Gundam. They actually did make Hello Kitty Gundam some time ago. I don't have one, but I'd like to. Like, they had Hello Kitty in a little Gundam suit. That's cute. Even Apex has a collab with Gundam. Oh yeah, we talked about that, I think a couple streams ago. I wonder if they're still selling like the Hello Kitties. Oh my god, they even have like a Hello Kitty version of the little sphere friends. That's so cute, I want it. Wait, we interrupt this miso soup break to bring you this! Oh my god, it's adorable! Are they still selling these? Want this little guy. Like, I think they're called the Haros. I love them. I'm just really into cute mascot characters. I've been to the Gundam statue in Yokohama. I've been to the Gundam... Like, I think it was a separate Gundam statue. It was a unicorn Gundam. It was a unicorn Gundam. I have pictures, but I obviously cannot show them right now. But, like, just believe me. Just trust me on this one, okay? Anyway, we have to make, miso soup. They're taking it down? Aw. Well, at least I got to see it before they took it down. I'm like, okay, so I have a few friends that are very into Gundam, so I kind of want to get into it as well. Like the anime and building the Gundam kits. Looks like fun. Like the anime is also quite popular. People like it. I've seen it in person, the transformation looks cool. Oh yeah! They did show that, but it makes sense, but yeah, it seems like it costs a lot to maintain. Also, I think those were just meant to be temporary anyways. So... Another tofu hat? No more tofu hats! Enough hats! We already have a hat! Maybe earrings? Tofu earrings? Maybe a coat that's like seaweed, because the broth that miso soup is made of is also made out of seaweed, but like a different kind of seaweed. I want like a sort of, those tofu must be heavy. Nah, they're light. They're like air dry clay. Like specifically, the specific type of air dry clay that's really light. I used to make air dry clay crafts, but I don't anymore. So the clay that I used was like, I think it was like paper textured. It felt very light. Passport has been stuck for review since February. Dang, that sounds inefficient. Maybe like a very long coat. Maybe it's a particularly long coat. It's covering this person's arms. Except for the tips of their fingers. Keep following it up. Actually, yeah, that's... Actually, I think you should do that. Like, hey, excuse me, where's my passport? Like, if it's been a month, you might want to get back to them. And if it's been... And if it reaches more than a month, get back to them again. So, I think this is going to... But then I still need to add, like, the soup bits. There's also green onions on miso soup. Mushrooms, maybe. There. Farm. I'm not sure what that tote bag has to do with anything. Like a weird pattern tote bag. I've always wanted to try making miso soup from scratch, but my family doesn't want to buy like industrial quantities of miso soup. Naehang miso soup. Maybe a suit would work, yeah. Let's try a suit. Try a suit, and a tie. Like, this could be like the green onion. Hatsune Miku has influenced me. I always have to add these things to ties. Do people actually put those on a tie? Tie. No, the vast majority of ties do not have those clip thingies. But, like, I was having like maybe a waistcoat. Drawing in blanks of how to design this character. Yeah, let's try a waistcoat. Hey, that works. Although I think that the miso colors might be tough to work with. They're standing a bit crooked. Because the top of them is kind of pointed to the side. Alright, there. Drawing. You know what? Maybe I should make that bowl of miso soup. The jeans need to be skinnier. I mean, they're not jeans. The pants need to be skinnier. Skinnier, I say. skinny as you can get like a pair of dress pants to be. Keep them bald just to accurately reflect the smooth texture of a ball. I don't know if I'll leave them bald. Okay, maybe like that. Like, I want this character to be like formal, but also not too formal. Just formal enough. Because miso soup is something that you eat, like, you know. I mean, it's something of an everyday meal. It's supposed to be like, this is starting to look like Converse. I don't think this person goes to the gym at all, really. I'm not sure why I did that. But I thought it would be nice to give them shades. Maybe like weirdly shaped shades. Like, they're square shaped. New characters from Thursday to the 12th. Is it wrong that I think these characters would go well in a horror survival anime and being chased by a humanoid entity hell-bent on eating them? That sounds like... Actually, that doesn't sound like the worst idea for an anime ever. like Sausage Party, but anime? Like, I'm thinking of this character as being quite artsy. Not sure why I just gave them the Miku tails. Maybe, you mentioned the bowl. Maybe a beanie to represent the bowl. Okay, I'm not sure if the beanie goes with the rest of this outfit. The spoon. Like this, looks like they have no hair on one side. Gonna head off to bed. Night, everyone. Okay, thanks for coming. This person is not going far, those legs in a survival anime. The skinny jeans might, I mean, those aren't jeans. Might inhibit their running skills. I feel like the legs are not starting and stopping where they should be. Let me suggest that. Fashionable speed jeans. They're not even jeans, they're like dress pants. I'll add more tofu. layers. Maybe the hair should be like the miso itself. You know how when miso soup goes, like when miso goes into the soup, it gets all cloudy? I could make miso soup right now and show you, but yeah, you can see in the picture the miso kind of spreads out and gets all cloudy. And this was gonna be an idea for the hair somehow. You know what? Maybe I'll have some miso soup later. Something like this. What the heck? I don't like that hairstyle. Okay, time to draw some hair. This actually looks kind of cool. I like it. Oh, you want something a bit more cloud-like? Okay. Trying to get the fluff distribution. Make it look a bit more floaty. Keep drawing these characters, I'll draw the demonic being. Maybe that should be like an art contest. Design a character to eat all my other characters. Wait a minute, wasn't there like some sort of anime that did this already? Like, okay, maybe not. I know there was like an anime that was based on like, it was like a Pokemon ripoff, but it was about different kinds of food. Aoni. Oh yeah, Aoni, but the characters weren't food. I mean, they were probably food for the Oni, but not... they were not food. Like, looking at the Aoni... you look at the Aoni, it's so... oh my god! It's so goofy! Is it really meant to be scary? I saw it's U2's figure and I can't stop laughing! I tried to make a second one that, just kind of looks like... like it's a little blob with some teeth. I feel like that one's more cute than anything. Although I guess the teeth thing might freak people out. Kinda looks like the cousin of Grimace. It was goofy before AOT was goofy. Oh yeah. AOT was like... the Titans are kind... but I feel like the Titans are kinda scary sometimes. Just not a lot of the time. I think this character needs a sort of headdress. Like, maybe the spoon? Or the bowl, like one of those old-timey hats. Okay, that's enough hats. No more hats. The last character had a hat. Are we allowed to do more than one? Are we allowed to do more than one hat per stream? I need to fix her legs, I think. There we go. Titans are like a race of people that turn into titans. Yeah, but we already have a hat. I don't know if we have room for more. Oh, wrong color. Yeah, sprout on the head. Mushroom on the head. A bun with the spoon sticking out. Okay, I don't know if I quite follow, but here, let's try this. That. Okay, the spoon is not looking particularly. Here, like that. And like that. Someone restricted to one hat, but with multiple sketches with hats. I don't know, I feel like hats are kind of repetitive. I feel like I don't really like it when things repeat. So, you know, while people may not mind the abundance of hats, I just get very conscious about how many hats there are. Oh hey, that's cute, I like that. I'll add some decorations to this coat. Takanashi Kara's design has like 3 hats? 3 hats, huh? Oh yeah, she has 2 hats on her head! Oh my god, I just noticed! Where's the 3rd hat? Like, maybe the 3rd hat is, like, somewhere. Maybe her bigger hat conceals another hat. Like, you take off the beret and then there's, like, a smaller hat inside. One day you must make a character with, 5 hats on top of each other. The 3rd hat was fan art. Aw, dang it. That's... Oh my god, somebody drew Kiara with a bunch of hats on her head. They I just piled on every Hololive hat. Hat Macat-chan. Try, Hattie Macat face. Okay, we've got our, miso soup character. Okay, time for coloring. I think the hair definitely has to be like the miso color. Oh, that's not the miso color. I mean, there's no harm in color picking directly, right? Let me adjust it to look more appetizing. This is reminding me of Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get copyright strike for that one. Usually vocal stuff will get me copy claimed. Let's look for some more music. Nintendo Wii music? But I can't play Nintendo music. Nintendo is gonna Nintendo is gonna come after me. I think there are some Nintendo songs you can play, like the Wii Shop theme. I wonder if I can play the Splatoon music. Splatoon Lo-Fi Mega Mix. Can I play that? Falco from Star Fox is actually a pheasant, not a falcon. I mean, pheasant doesn't have the same ring to it. Wait, I'm taking way too long looking for music. Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney music has not failed me. This looks appetizing enough. Sometimes when I make characters, I'm kind of mixed on how grounded in reality I want them to be. Like, you know, you just have regular... Okay. Okay, a lot of my characters have like very anime hair colors. Somehow having the hair be the texture of clouds is too much. What are these spoons? These spoons are usually like black and red, right? Then you're burned. Not many people play Ace Attorney due to their lack of ability to read. That's a tad harsh. Ace Attorney is fun. But then sometimes, yeah, probably wouldn't recommend it if you're sleep deprived. Which is usually the state in which I play Ace Attorney. Okay, so the seaweed color is green. And the seaweed is gonna be part of their, jacket. It's big honkin' coat with this weird big honkin' coat. A coat of konbu. Make a different color in the back. I'll try to use like different patches of color. Imagine people voting for which characters will survive. Once I have enough characters, maybe 10, then I'll try to make like a character battle royale. Hey, that would be a good 1,000 subscriber special. No, not Fabi Chan. That would be a good, that would be a good 1,000 subscriber special. I could also give them names so that people grow attached to them. I don't actually have names for most of these characters. Like, they just kind of exist with no name. Although I did end up giving a name to one character. Actually, it's like 2 characters. But I have not formally introduced those characters by their names. Alright, what color are her eyes? It reminds me of Isabelle from Animal Crossing. I feel like the red of the spoon doesn't go with the rest of the design. In like Ishmael. Really? Not really. I don't think this looks like Ishmael. They have different hairstyles for one. Like Ishmael's hair is way longer and is also not made of clouds. Yeah, I should probably like pronounce the cloud effects a bit more. And she has freckles, yeah. I should get the Nendo. Well, you know, just cause. But then I'm already in the middle of looking for a display case for said Nendo, so I don't think I can get any more. She's so shiny. Well, because it's liquid. It's soup. I'll have a bowl of miso soup after this stream. Ishmael hair is twirly. Actually, freckles are cool. Let's give her freckles. Go cut down a tree and make a new shelf for them. I am not that kind of arts and crafts master. I'm more heavy on the arts, not so much on the crafts. I am extremely clumsy and lack any sort of physical coordination. Like, I crochet and all of my stuff looks terrible. I had my mom help me with some crocheting for one time, and you could tell the parts that she crocheted besides mine. You could tell because they looked a lot better. Is there too much green in her design? Let's add more of the miso color. I was thinking that the vest would be more miso colored. I know there's like darker miso, like red. There's red and yellow miso. The night we hunt the Palin whale. Okay, this is making the red of the spoon blend in a lot better. Else. Maybe the shoes can be the miso color. Actually, you know what? I've had a change of heart. Maybe she will wear Converse with her fancy suit. Maybe not in that color though. I'll change it. Oh. He's running away! Converse, but like red and black. So just like sneakers then. Gotta go now, I'm feeling sleepy. Oh nice, my chocolate chip cookie thing worked. Good night. Oh, forgot to blend the layers. Okay, I haven't colored some of the other details. The bag, for one. It's like a detective or an artist. Don't like that color. Maybe like light green. Or the onion. Maybe green for the green onion. Okay, maybe something else like dye. Like a gradient color for the bag. Why am I overthinking a bag? Maybe the bag should be like tofu colored. There we go. Okay, that's the one I think I'm happiest with. This is actually kind of cute. Started out as kind of a mess, but it's kind of adorable. Okay, skin color. Had face practice in Tomodachi Life. Actually kind of fun to make Miis in Tomodachi Life. The stuff that people make is kind of crazy, and that's just when you don't want to sacrifice the ability of your Miis to blink. Me personally, I've seen the stuff that people do with the face paint feature, but I would like my Miis to blink, so I tried to use the face paint feature sparingly. Only on parts that wouldn't really affect it too much, like maybe bangs or... bangs. The crack shipping that happens in Tomodachi Life is hilarious. I've already managed to ship 2 of my OCs there. Or should I say, like, not managed. Like, they keep saying, oh, I want to live with the... oh, I want to live with the other one, but then they keep on failing. Like, yeah, they think they like League of Legends, but... oh yeah, I got my Miis addicted to League of Legends. Kaiba has a crush on Yugi. Draw your last pathetic card! But then again, that's just like something you'd expect from shippers. Like, they always end up, like for some reason, whenever 2 characters hate each other, it's like, yep, that's it! Freaking time ship it! I don't know why I did that. Okay, I couldn't give her a full body drawing like Miss Kimchi over here, but maybe we can do that some other time. I want to do more designs than, oh, Sasuke and Naruto back in the day. I want to do more designs. Wait a minute. I feel like this design is more concentrated on the, more concentrated with the, leaf stuff than the miso stuff. So I shall fix that. Grounded other than the hair. Yeah, the hair was a bit of a risk. Didn't think it would work, but then it does. Maybe if I were to render this character a bit more, I'd give her more hair. Okay, I'll just write down the name of the food. Oh, paradoxical. A quantum state that... Hey, what's up? How do you like this character I made? Taking a bite of that artwork. Oh yeah, I mentioned that there was this game that I played that had a miso soup character. I think I shall yeah, I'll show it right now. Yeah, this was what the character in the game looked like. Looked like if yeah, I think I'm happy that I made something different. Let me... The design isn't on the nose. What did I, I mean, you know, there are many different ways to interpret any one thing. It's the color choices. Well, a lot of the characters in that game, I wouldn't really say that all of their designs were kind of difficult to tell. For some, you could look at them and tell what food they're based on how familiar we were in said food. For others, it's a bit more... is it vague? Is vague the correct word? Subtle. Yeah, okay. I guess subtle is the right word. Let me look back at that game. Is that still up? Yeah, they do have, like, for some of the characters you could tell from looking at them, but then for the others you kind of have to, you know, you kind of just have to guess. Played that game in a while. Should probably... Nope! No more gacha games! I know there's like, I know there's like more than one Chinese gacha game that has food characters. And I think the other one never got an English release. Also, there is there's like, this, oh yeah, there's like three. There's three Chinese gacha games based on food characters. I've played 2 of them. Fried chicken, and you can't tell unless you squint your eyes and see a chicken leg. I actually remember, like, there was this time when somebody posted a McChicken-chan. The design was actually kinda solid. Alright, let's go. Let's make another character. Think about the foods that that I like. You can save the others for later. Cookie. I mean, I guess I've been trying to hypnotize people with cookies this whole stream. Oh yeah, 21 chocolate chip cookies, 22 chocolate chip cookies, 23 chocolate chip cookies, 24 chocolate chip cookies. Hello, Voxes on me, 25 chocolate chip cookies, 26. Okay, that's enough. I'm watching this on my TV and phone. Oh hey, I'm on TV! Hello! I'm on TV, guys! I'm famous! Take the cookie character I hypnotized with a chocolate chip cookie attached to a string. Like, are we talking cookies in general or just like cookies? Or just like a chocolate chip cookie? Thinking about like what foods I might have like what sweets I might have like, hyper focused on for a period of time. Sugar cookies. Oh yeah, like people always talk about those sugar cookies. You know the frosted ones that you get in American stores? They're called American sugar cookies. Wait, let me look for them. Yeah, these ones. The pink frosting and sprinkles, kinds of sugar cookies. Like, people they're apparently very mixed opinions on these. I haven't had one myself. But there are people that really, really like them and people that really, really don't. I guess it depends on your, how much you like sugar in your cookie. But they are cute. You can frost them many different colors. You can make them like soft. I think the cookie part of it is quite soft. Not that I'd know. And then the frosting is very thick. I love your art. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I guess you would... Here, here's my miso soup character that I made earlier. And the kimchi jjigae character that I made even earlier than that. So that's the art that we have for today's stream so far, and right now I will make a cookie character. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to make like... When I went to America, like briefly, the food that I was obsessed with was Rice Krispie treats. But then, if you look at Rice Krispie treats, like they look kind of plain. They're just like little Rice Krispies held together with marshmallow. I don't know if I could really do much with that. Okay, there are the ones that have Lucky Charms in them. I didn't have those. I just had like the plain ones. But they were so good. Like, who knew Rice Krispies and marshmallows were? I ate those in a hotel. Yeah, they're delicious. Like, they're not... Like, okay. I know that the combination of Rice Krispie and marshmallow could sound kind of overwhelming, but they're actually not that sweet. Like, they're not crazy sweet. So, don't know, like me personally, I don't really have much of a connection to these cookies. Like the other foods in this stream they have the common ground of me having hyper focused on them for a period of time. So, but then yeah, like even when I would watch like sugar cookie decorating videos on YouTube, I'd be like, okay, wow, this is cool. Not I am obsessed with this. Meanwhile, with like miso soup and kimchi, I was like, I am obsessed with this. If you were a food, you'd be cotton candy. Ah, that's very interesting. It's an interesting assessment of what I would be if I was a food. Cotton candy is alright. I don't personally like it because it's like, you know, all sugar. But you know, when you do have it and it doesn't get all wet, then it's quite good for eating. It's quite good as a snack. Although I don't really like eating from the big cloud of cotton candy. It's not the most practical eating experience. Like whenever I eat, I tend to prefer foods that are easier to eat that won't make a mess. So like cotton candy, you're smushing your face into this cloud, or maybe I'm just eating it wrong. I don't know. But it's so cool watching it get made. Like, I think there was this time. I think sometimes you could buy cotton candy in a bag, but honestly, that was just like flat and sad. If I were to pick like a cookie that I was super obsessed with, let me think. If I were to be like you when I grow up. You probably, First one, I'm assuming that you mean like with art, like art skill and stuff. Yeah, there's plenty of time to practice. If you want to start, like, you know, no time like the present, there's a lot of things you can do to practice. Making a cartoon, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I've never really got the hang of animation. Like, you'd expect it to be like... Okay, enough about that. Let's pick another food. Like, we already have these sugar cookies, but I want to think about a different kind of cookie. Maybe, like... Oh, Cookie Monster cookies. Even in 1PM's death, his words still inspire me. That's cool. Like, I think cartoons need to be appreciated more in places around. I think, like, you know, in Japan and Europe, cartoons are quite appreciated. But I feel like in many other places, like, cartoons are thought of just for kids. Keep moving forward. Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can, like, think about what you want to do and keep practicing. Like, if you're going to do animation, practice the principles of animation. I was actually taught that in a college class. I think I remember some of them. So, okay, there's like chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies. Actually, maybe I will make a character out of these sugar cookies. Wait, no, actually a new challenger has entered the fray. You just find it. picture's still loading. What? I hope your little brother is okay. Yeah, I hope he's safe. Yeah, these M&M cookies. I think I've had them like once. I think there was like this cookie brand that was selling these. So, which one do I pick? The M&M cookies or the sugar cookies or the... Wait a minute. You know what? I'm picking neither of them. Although I will touch upon these cookies in the future. Red velvet cookie. We are going to make a character from this red velvet cookie. Wait, I'll pick my line art color. So I will let's start the chibi design first. Actually, like, we're just gonna... I might draw these other characters in full body in the future. Kinda wish I had more time. I mean, I guess I could have more time. I could just make more time for myself. But then there won't be time for my nightly bowl of miso soup. Actually, it's just like this night's bowl of miso soup because I don't usually eat at night. Only when I particularly feel like it. Anyway, so red velvet, right? We've made two girls. Let's make a boy character. So, red velvet. When you think about red velvet, you think about... Honestly, my first thought when it comes to red velvet is the K-pop group. But we already have a sort of like K-pop style character, K-pop style male character. So let's try to make a different male character for red velvet. I always have such a hard time drawing boys because I feel like I don't have as much variety when it comes to their designs. Like, okay. Like, let's just say that I understand why every isekai protagonist looks the same, okay? How... Oh yeah, actually Cookie Run does have a red velvet cookie character. I will try not to think about him. Let's pretend he doesn't exist. Let's think of a concept. What am I drawing? Like, this is a cookie, so like a red velvet cake would look different. So they usually have like spark away a character's existence. Whoosh! Man, I really miss Red Velvet Cookie. Sometimes I still hear his voice. Sometimes they're like crinkle textured. Hmm. Just draw a random piece of clothing and then build the character around that. A good piece of clothing. Yeah, t-shirt. Give him a blanket as his only clothing and call it a day. T-shirt. No, I already did the punk rocker thing. Okay, maybe a different kind of punk rocker. Like, wait, I'm thinking about... where is she? Want to show a certain character. I'm thinking about her. I think, like, she has, you know, the vibes. But maybe I'll give him different kind of vibes. Something with a lot of buttons. Wait a minute. I'm not sure if I'm drawing it right, but I once saw this, shirt. This shirt thing with a lot of... it looked something like... I think it was like this. And then down here... it had like... I think it was like a turtleneck. And it was like that. Except a bit more slanted. I keep on choosing the wrong tool. Something like this, maybe? Nah. Wait, no, I actually sort of have an idea. It's gonna require me to redraw parts of this design, but here, like, just bear with me here. See what Araki doesn't look at fashion magazines. I wish I had fashion magazines. I do think you can find some for free. Male fashion history. Actually, I just looked up male fashion magazine. Oh, like... LeBron James is on the cover of GQ with a basketball on fire. He's so happy about it. Meanwhile, the basketball is... Meanwhile, the basketball is just burning. Like, ah, help! That all these celebrities I don't know about except for LeBron James. Oh hey, Daniel Ricciardo wasn't cover of one of these? That guy is always going on side quests. To be fair, like there's a whole there's like a whole gap in the Formula 1 season where basically the drivers can do whatever, and if you have basically infinite money, then... I wish I had infinite money. You'd probably just have infinite figurines. would find so many animation companies. Oh yeah, that's a thing that people would do with money. Like like back in the days, rich people would pay artists to make art, and now I guess I guess rich people do still pay artists to pay art to make art, but you're the art is a bit more niche now. Yes, this is a furry joke. Wait, what if he's a furry? Wait, no, I can't be doing the thing that Cookie Run is doing! Okay, but like I'm thinking about studded jackets. Give him a red studded jacket. Oh my god, that's Dante! That's Dante! What if he's Dante? But this is the second long coat of the street. Somehow I'm less pensive about this than the hats. Okay, maybe... So many characters now with red coats. Okay, maybe we should go for another idea. Maybe that previous shirt idea isn't all that bad. Let's look at the... Let's look at male VTubers designs. Okay, so usually if you want to make a male VTuber, they're like super fantasy. Like, fantasy casual. Wow. A lot of long coats. It's a very long coaty. Like Final Fantasy 15. Something like that, yeah. Something. Clothes with a lot of buttons. Oh, that's too many buttons. Wait a minute. I just saw like one of the marching band jackets. Maybe we can try those. You know, the ones. I think this would make a pretty good, like, cookie-themed character. Okay, but he's not very organized. He's late. He's late to the parade. Not actually sure how these jackets attach. I should check that first. Okay, basically the buttons on these jackets are just for decoration, so they don't need to be functional. Maybe I want like different sleeves on these. Like he's like a cookie. So I would like the cookiness to be like the main focus. I don't want much frosting, is what I'm trying to say here. I draw wings on him. I don't know. Why do I keep trying to give him wings? What do wings have to do with this? He's a bit more, modern. Okay, I'm going full emo here, it looks like. Early 2000s called, they want your anime designs to have wings. Angel of Darkness. Actually, like, I think I could add some wings to the jacket. If you know what I'm saying. I'd like that. Make it all ripped at the bottom. Okay, maybe I don't want him to be all, like, maybe I just want him to be like a band member that is slightly late. I'm just wondering how long can I sit here and draw before everybody starts to get bored. I'm willing to test that limit, but maybe not today. I did say I was gonna abandon the punk rock aesthetic. Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe this is fine. This is our second long coat. You know what? Let's just give him a hat! I don't know why I was so scared of hats! It's like a hotel hat. Okay, maybe hats are not the right call for this design. Hat and long coat, gang rise up. Let's look up marching band outfit. So, I could give him one of these marching band hats. Or maybe a different kind of hat. This... Does everybody in the marching band wear hats? Yeah, everybody in the marching band wears hats, but then there's like other kinds of hats you can wear. Like, let's go with a normal... Let's go with a normal boater hat. Is that what that hat is? That what this hat is called? Like, just a regular hat. Just nothing too crazy. So, you know, this could be either fashionably late marching band member or shady merchant in a video game. What you buying? give him a drum. What he's holding here is... it's his drum. Actually, that might not be how you hold a drum. How do you hold a drum? Big drum. Okay, he's like balancing it on the floor. So that he doesn't have to wear it quite yet. Oh, it's raining outside. And this drum... I'll put the straps here. This drum is a red velvet cookie. Maybe I'll make a bunch of cookie characters in a marching band. Like you have, chocolate chip cookie leader, sugar cookie, I don't know, like, tuba player. It's like a JRPG character. I'll do the coloring stuff later. He's wearing boots. Or not. He's so late that he didn't get to change into his boots. Honestly, I'm just kind of lazy to draw boots right now. What are shoes? Whoops. Oh, I forgot his other hand. It's just hand stuff. And he's blushing and sad because he's late. And he smashes another drum. You want him to have 2 drums? Yeah, sure, I'll put it on the floor. It's his backup drum. Yeah, we could also make the hat look like a cookie. is late. He's late for bad practice. Actually, I have this other idea for I have this other idea. Maybe if I need to make like a chocolate chip character, like you know those clear bags. Clear bags with a plastic pocket in front of them, and then you put like a bunch of pins in it. Maybe I'll make that like the chocolate chip. Maybe they'll make that the chocolate chip cookie. Or a mint chip cookie. Any cookie with chocolate chips. Okay, I'll make this arm a bit longer because that's... my arm's looking a bit short. Make this other arm. Lots of arm adjustments. It's time. It's arm time. See them in idol concerts with pinned badges of their Oshi. I saw like I was doing something once, and then I went to a convenience store, and then I saw somebody with one of those kinds of bags. It was of an N-Stars character, and I was like, whoa, I don't see N-Stars in the wild all that often. Okay, he's... I feel like I could add more to his design. Belts. Okay, no belts. That's enough belts. Maybe the pants could have a cool pattern. This shirt. Salute people who are brave enough to showcase their interest to the world. Once you are when what's that saying? When you are cringe, you are free? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Limbus time. I wish you luck in your endeavors. Thank you, thank you. Wow, this design is already quite detailed. Also, he's a lot taller than Miso Soup over here. Let's do a little height comparison. Look how short she is! Good luck with the pantheons of gacha deities. Did you download Nimbus after the Unity change? Yeah, we might have some update. We might need to set aside some time to update it. Oh, it's only a small update? Okay, I haven't... 13 gigabytes! Okay, let's just keep coloring this boy. Oh my god, that is... so much. Anyway, so while the game is updating, I will continue drawing this guy. Draw his hat. Your burn. Hat and his jacket. I would like to focus on those parts first. No, this is... He is definitely a character that is going to sell you some stuff that doesn't even work in a video game. Oh, there's thunder. I'm actually not scared of thunder. You get anything nice to post? Okay. I will make sure to update you on that tomorrow. Get a lighter shade of red. Maybe a darker red for the back of the jacket. For the hat, give it some cookie decorations, like you know what? I might just have to do this gacha tomorrow. Wait, no, I don't like that. Looks like a mushroom. Okay, maybe I should not try to add chocolate chips to the hat. I'll just give it a white rim, I guess. Okay, bro is late. This marching band company likes to wear beige pants, apparently. Make it more of an off-white. I think you're not believing me when I say that I'm not scared of thunder. I mean, it's not like I'm scared of thunder. I am most definitely not. It just kind of freaks me out a little bit. But not to the point where I'm scared. It's more like a surprise. Like, whoa! Shoes are red because he forgot to... Or boots, but he forgot to tuck them. And I should give him baggier pants. Like, why are everybody's pants so tight? Except for the one girl that doesn't wear pants. for his drums. Yeah, like it's the white chocolate chip color. The outside. And then the red velvet cookie color on the inside. I'm gonna make this kind of appetizing. Only scared at thunder when it's in close proximity to my location. Understandable. Internet slowing down. Don't worry, I'm ending soon anyway. I'll just... color in that. Color that. And I can paint in his skin tone. And I want to keep his hair white. Of skin tones. I mean, so hard to color skin tones. He has a glove on one hand, but not on the other hand. He's just that forgetful. I might revisit this character in the future because I feel like I could do more with his design. Okay, now I'll just... I have to write down the food. Alright, I'll post the characters later. I'm ending the stream here because the internet is